Richard here, it's good to see you again, and today we're going to be checking out a 50-watt regulator device with temperature control. And according to the manual that's in the box, the instruction manual, they claim to be the most accurate temperature control device. But I don't know seriously, because I'm not an expert when it comes to all this DNA boards and things like that. But what I do know is it works really well, looks very good and sexy, and also a very heavy piece of equipment. This was sent to me all the way from US of A by a company called EZVaper.com. That's EZ if you're in the UK, or EZVAPER.com. It retails for $89.99 US dollars, comes in different colors, and that's what we're going to be taking a look at today, the Arctic Dolphin. To be specific, it's copper, I think black chrome, chrome as in this one. It's a bit of a fingerprint magnet as well, but it looks really good, especially this one in chrome. I really like it. It's different from the usual DNA40 like the ones from Evolve. So this is, I think, a chipset of its own that they have in here. So it took a little while for me to get used to, all the different icons in it and the settings and things like that. But eventually it works out well. I mean, nothing you can't handle. So it just takes a little bit of time to, get used to it. That's about it. Performs really well. Just a little bit of specs before we get into the close-ups. All right, resistant fires from in temperature mode, 0.06 to 1 ohm. Okay, and in power mode, that's in watts, 0.1 ohm to 2.5 ohms. It comes in 0.1 increment for wattage. I think it's 0.5 for temperature control. Output voltage is 1 to 9 volts. Temperature control goes from 200 degrees to 650 degrees Fahrenheit. You have an option to choose between Fahrenheit and also in Celsius as well. The dimensions for the Arctic Dolphin is 82 by 45 by 25 millimeters, and the weight is a whopping 230 grams. So those are the specs for this. Let's get into the close-ups right now without further ado. A good look at it, come back, we're going to vape on it, and I'm going to leave you with my thoughts. Do a quick unboxing of the Arctic Dolphin ADT50 regulator device, and this is the box that comes in, the logo itself with 3 dolphins going around in circles, Arctic Dolphin there, and at the side you can see ADT50 logo and some markings here, certification markings on this side. Likewise, and here you have a holographic sticker for authenticity. The serial number of your device is right below here, together with Arctic Dolphin's website address. All right, so here on top you have a little silver sticker here to denote the color of your device. Okay, so once you open the box up, and you have an instruction manual in there, a very well written instruction manual, and I highly recommend for you to go through the instruction manual because it has a lot of things that you want to know about. It shows you, the screen settings and so forth, and the screen settings is completely different from your usual RDNA 40 device. So please go through it. You will find it very useful because it explains all the different icons that you have in your device, and it will give you a clearer picture of what those icon means. All right, so that's the instruction manual. Taking the device out in a bubble wrap, underneath the box you have a little ribbon here. You can just tug at it and you have your micro USB charger. Removing the bubble wrap, you have the Arctic Dolphin right here, which is got my paw marks all over it. So all you got to do is just constantly be hardworking enough to give it a good rub with a piece of cloth to keep it nice and shiny. It's very reflective. These are your buttons. Your firing button is right here. When you hit fire, there's a blue ring around it that lights up. Okay, so I don't have a battery in there, so there's none. That's your decrease and increase wattage buttons, plus on the right and minus on the left. And you have this little flap here, and the flap comes off. It's held on by a magnet right underneath here. As you can see, there's a magnet, and it stays. Okay, and you have your little ribbon here, and it also shows you the markings. We're going to bring it in closer. For your battery, 18650, and you have your negative on this side, positive on this side. Put the battery inside, minus, and this is the positive. Just slot it in. All you got to do is just push the cover back, and it goes in. It's got grooves here for atomizers that require bottom airflow, and that's your 510 pin there, which is spring loaded, as you can see. It's a bit of brass, and right at the back is your screen. To power it up, all you got to do is just press the fire button for 2 seconds, hold it down for 2 seconds, and it will start. That's how you start it. Alright, so then you have your screen, you have your battery indicator. You see, once you fire it, it lights up. Alright, but once, after a couple of seconds, it dims down. Okay, when you fire it and you show you this icon, it means you don't have an atomizer inside. So like I said, go through the manual because it'll explain all the meanings of what these icon means. Okay, that's your level, battery level indicator. Right here, battery indicator, it's a full battery. That's your power in watts, and right on top there is your resistance, and below that is your applied voltage. So this spider logo here printed on it, Arctic Dolphin as well. Your micro USB charger. There's a little curve here to fit into the palm of your hands here, and these curves here that runs along for you to put your fingers to fit right through so that you can hold it really nice and comfortable. Index finger right on the firing button. So like I mentioned, when you hit the firing button, you get a blue light around the firing button. Alright, let's get back to the screen, and right now it's 13 watts and it goes all the way up to 50 watts. Okay, alright, so that's 50 watts for you, and click 5 times on the firing button and it goes to temperature 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there you go. Goes all the way up to 650 degrees. Alright, you can have an option of switching it from Fahrenheit to Celsius as well. From 650, let's go down all the way and see how much it goes to. 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, and it will show your temperature on the side here on the right side. You have your applied voltage up there, your resistance is on the left hand side. Okay. Get into the main menu, all you got to do is just press the up and the down buttons together, keep holding it down, keep it held on, and it goes into this main menu here. Okay, so if you want to shift the function, each different menu, you just press the firing button once. Okay, so right now you are at this first menu where the little box is boxed up and lighted up. Press it, and what it happens is it shows you this is the brightness all the way up to 100%. This is the default setting at 2.3%, and you want to get the screen brighter. Goes up to 9.5. There you can see the screen has already turned brightened. And every time you hit the fire button, this is the brightness that you're going to be getting, but after that it just immediately drops back down to the default dim setting. Alright, press the minus button and let's bring it down to the default setting. It's a lot easier to look at. From 0, that's 0 for you, and it goes to 2.3. There's the default setting. Alright, so click the fire button one time, it goes back to the main menu, and right now you move on to the next setting. Alright, press the minus button, goes to the next one. This one is for you to lock the device and to release the locking. This is unlocked. Press it, click it, and it's locked right now. Alright, okay, so the next icon, which is this one here, all you got to do is just click the fire button again and it shows you the left and right mode. I'm going to bring it closer so you can have a better look at it. Switch it, click it, and it's gone upside down. Click the fire button again, switch it back, and right side up. So it's basically for left and right-handed vapors. Okay, so let's go on to the next icon, which is this. Click the fire button and it shows you a serial number which you can cross-check on the box itself, right? So let's go back again, move on to the next one, click the fire button, and this one shows you your puff counter. Okay, so you can actually set how many puffs you want to have in a day. So once you set the puff counter, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, however many that you want, once you hit the target, this thing cuts off. It's not going to let you vape anymore. All right, and right on top it says now you've actually vaped 561 times. So that's the puff counter for you. Well, let's put it back to 0. I want to make vape more than 7 times in a day, that's for sure. Okay, so set it back to 0, 0 again, and you can vape as many times as you want. Okay, next, move on to the next one. Click this icon and it shows you the time duration of each vape. You can have 20 seconds. 20 seconds is the max. Well, I'd say 10 seconds would be perfect. And it goes all the way to 3 seconds and it cuts off. Okay, so I'll leave it at 10 seconds, which we normally vape about 4 seconds, 3 to 4 seconds each vape. All right, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. That's your vape timer. Next, we have this icon. I'm gonna click the fire button. Temperature control in Fahrenheit or Celsius, that's entirely up to you. I'd rather leave it at Fahrenheit. And the last one, power off. Just click the fire button and there you go, power goes off. To turn it on again, all you got to do is just click the fire button and hold it down for 2 seconds and it comes back on. So basically that's the control for you, and just for comparison's sake, we're going to put it aside next to the Vapor Shock. Sorry, it's black on black here. Got the Vapor Shock skin on. So this is the Vapor Shock. The size is about the same. Alright, thickness. But the Vapor Shock is much lighter than this. This is pretty heavy. We're going to get back topside, we're going to vape on it, talk some more. Time to take a vape off the Arctic Dolphin. It's on temperature mode and I've got my nickel build at 0.13 ohms firing at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's see how she performs. Very nice. So there's not much to complain about actually, unless you want to be picky. Maybe the plus minus buttons, shake it, it's rattly, you can hear it, but other than that, this thing works great. Well, if you want to look for something that's solid as a rock, literally, you got something that's solid as a rock here, 230 grams. It is a little bit heavy. Okay, nice chrome finish. If you like those nice chrome finish, there you've got it. Fingerprint magnet for sure, so you got to rub it off, all those pull marks of yours off every now and then, but it performs great. I mean, the icons is a little bit different because the chipset, I think it's different from your Evolve DNA 40. This is their own chipset, so it's just a matter of time to get familiarized with it, get used to it. It's great. And after every 30 minutes, this shuts off. You just press 2 seconds and it comes back on again. That's about it. So once again, it's from easyvapor.com, all the way from USA. The Arctic Dolphin is retailing for $89.99. Check out their website. I'm going to leave a link in the description box below. One more vape, we're going to call it a wrap. Nice. Until I talk to you again, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for your support and have a great week. Bye for now.